While rural communities are vital to ag production, they often have less access to resources than metropolitan areas. To help ensure rural prosperity, the University of Nebraska has launched a new program to help these communities thrive. President of the University of Nebraska, Ted Carter, joins us now for a further look. And thanks for taking the time to chat with us this morning. We appreciate it. So if you would bring us up to speed on this program and, of course, the overall main objective.
Good morning, Janet, and greetings to all of your listeners and happy first day of fall. You may know that just a few weeks ago we launched a 5-year strategy for the University of Nebraska, and one of those initiatives is Rural Prosperity Nebraska. And this is a really simple concept that acknowledges and recognizes that our rural communities are some of our most important. As you look across 93 counties in the state of Nebraska, we take existing programs like extension, understanding that the polls that we've been taking for 25 years for rural Nebraskans tell us a little bit about some of those challenges. And then even looking at some of the students that we have called rural fellows that we send throughout the state to help best understand these challenges. So this stitches that all together and not only understands the problems, but helps give us a new way for solutions.
You're calling rural prosperity, of course, a priority area. What is it about rural prosperity and part of the university system that makes it such a priority?
Well, first of all, you have to go back 151 years and understand we are a land-grant university. We were founded under that concept. And we also acknowledge here at the university that agriculture and ranching, all which happen primarily in the most rural parts of our state, are really the leading economic driver, and it's what feeds the state and feeds our nation and the world. So making this a priority is just exactly who we are. It's the center of our personality. So we wanted to make sure that we had a path forward to make rural Nebraska successful.
Now you've officially launched the Rural Prosperity Nebraska effort. Exactly what is this effort going to be, and what are the next steps, of course, moving forward?
Well, as we're expanding what's been built on a number of previous programs, the first thing we need to do is go out and find a new director. And in doing that, we're going to find some of the best talent across the country. I mentioned the rural fellows, our students that have been throughout the state. Very excited to say we're going to expand that from 20 to well over 200 by the year 2021. And then, of course, we're looking to better connect our Nebraska Extension educators throughout the entire state. And I'm just very excited that we're going to take other existing programs that we have at the University of Nebraska Medical Center, helping bringing doctors and nurses throughout the state, a critical need, as well as paying attention to the initiatives that we're bringing at the University of Nebraska Kearney, where they're about to open up a new STEM center, making them really the doorway from the West for our entire University of Nebraska. So I'm excited about this entire initiative.
President Carter, the details that you're laying out, it sounds like a pretty big bite to chew. What is the first step? And of course, how can communities maybe help in this matter of getting this kind of up and going?
Well, I'd say just pay attention to what we're doing. Again, we'll be having these polls to let us know what the real challenges are, but also take a look at our programs that that are available through our education, whether they be online or the opportunity to come attend University of Nebraska. And that's really where we're opening doors for affordability and accessibility.
And where can folks follow along through the process and maybe learn some more information as well, too?
So, of course, we have a website through the University of Nebraska, and it's at ruralprosperitynebraska.unl.edu. So please check us out on the web.
All right. Well, President Carter, thank you very much for taking the time to chat with us. We certainly appreciate your time today. President of the University of Nebraska, Ted Carter, joining us, of course, from Lincoln, Nebraska this morning.